Yesterday, the Bank of England decided to hold rates at 3.75%, but just 6 weeks ago, the expectation was that they would keep cutting rates throughout the year, and now they're telling us that rates could rise to 5.25%. But what does all of that actually mean for you and your money? So if you have a fixed rate mortgage ending in 2026, then that cheaper remortgage you were hoping for is starting to look less likely. The average 2-year fix is currently sitting around 5.81%. But if your deal does end in the next 6 months, then it might be wise to start looking now, because you can usually lock in a rate, and then if the rates do end up going down, then you can just switch, and if they go up, then you're protected. Now, on a slightly more positive note for people holding cash, higher for longer rates usually mean you should be getting paid more interest on your cash savings. So if you're currently getting paid anything less than 4% in your cash accounts, then you're probably leaving money on the table. It's worth taking 5 minutes today to just check what your rate is. If it's rubbish, move. Money Saving Expert is usually pretty up to date with the best rates on savings accounts and cash ISAs, but remember, cash should only really be used for your emergency fund or your shorter term needs. And on the cost of living side, petrol's up 24 pence a litre since February, and diesel's up nearly 47 pence. And with oil prices jumping yesterday, that isn't looking likely to go down anytime soon. The bank's own data suggests that food inflation could reach 7% by the end of the year. So if the budget is already tight, this probably isn't the time to be taking on a new fancy car on finance or taking any unnecessary debt that you don't strictly need. Make sure you've got breathing room in your monthly outgoings and a decent emergency fund behind you. The plan most people had for 2026 was based on rates falling, but a good financial plan shouldn't just crumble the moment things start to get volatile. If you build in the flexibility, then you can usually ride this stuff out.